You peep.
Terrell, give
You're
them
going
something they can say to a girl in a mall right now. They walk up to. Go.
Where's she at in the mall? Put me on the spot.
Wetzel Pretzel.
She's at the Wetzel Pretzel.
And now
she in
you
front.
know I can get it Wetzel if I put you in that pretzel.
That is insane. I'm about to title the podcast that. Nah, I'm gonna make that your quote. That's gonna be your quote, your name. You know I can get it Wetzel if I put you in that pretzel. That's gonna be the Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the MalloryBros podcast, episode 239. We virtual this week because your boy caught a cold. Terrance has a almost 5-month-old baby, and didn't want to chance it. I've actually been in the house all weekend. We'll get into that with the weekend recap. But
Weekend recap.
didn't want to get the boy sick and his baby.
Yeah, man.
So that's why we in two different places. This nigga look like he work at. You look like you work at the Dollar Tree. What is that insulation shirt, boy? That look like something on the inside. You look like you belong on the inside of some drywall.
I love this shirt, man. This shirt was given to me by my I feel like A-Train's folks got me this shirt for Christmas.
Damn.
Love
so
this shirt.
now I'm shitting on somebody.
No. It's whatever. Because what are you wearing? You look like you was trying to be me like shit with that zip up on. You know that's my style. That's my swag right there.
Nigga has one brown zip up, and now what? You own the look, boy. You dress like
my swag. That nigga trying to say my swag. You know the nigga that's where you trying to bite him. You never met him ever. Nigga really. Y'all, ever since I seen y'all videos, I knew y'all were trying to dress like me. What? But no, I told you I fuck with the Padres hat. You know, he's got a Fernando Tatis face anyway.
Hey, this is episode 239. Big shout out to everybody in, I believe it's Fort Myers, Cape Coral, Florida.
Turn up, man. Turn up.
South Side. Big shout out to
y'all.
Must
be Marlins fans down there. Y'all must be Orlando Magic fans.
Nah, well, they might be.
No?
They could.
I mean, who's their team?
I feel like Florida got options though. You could be a Jaguars fan. You could be
a Gators fan.
You could be a fan. You don't even watch the pros.
Dolphins fan.
Yeah. But it was a jam-packed weekend, kinda, but not really. We can get to the weekend recap first. Damn, I am saying weekend recap sometime. We can get into the weekend recap. Starting with Terrance, I guess I'll let you kick it off, man. How was your week? How's the baby? How's dad life? How's living life? How's everything?
I feel like this week went by pretty fast, y'all. I don't know what it is. Shout out to everybody who tapped into the overnight scenario on Patreon. Each and every Saturday, we locked in. Turn up, man. I feel like it's dope. Overnight scenario is literally just a show where I could talk about wherever I want on Patreon. And basically, it's Saturdays at 10 p.m. It could be about sports. It could be about movies. It could be about anything. But it's for the realest 9 on Patreon if you already got it. It's not for the District 9. We got stuff coming for the District 9 too. But dope to get that started. Dope to finally get this space, y'all. I wish I could like zoom out so y'all can see the full.
Oh, yeah.
It's really starting to come together. And it's taking time because, like you said, we do have the baby girl. She is 4 months. She's getting ready to be 5 months on the 18th, y'all. 5 months on the 18th. The girl is rolling over. The girl is like, she got her attitude. I don't want to get on a soapbox because I can about that girl. But every day is brand new, y'all. That's what I would say. Every day is brand new with that girl. And, of course, let me just say the A-Train is, the A-Train is doing well. I feel like I shouldn't leave her out. A-Train B.
Nah, yeah. She used to be right around the corner in the pod. So it's good to get an A-Train update.
Yeah. And she be doing her thing with the hosting, man. Like we had the fam over. Terrell, I think Terrell said something on the Patreon about like he was supposed to host the Super Bowl, but he couldn't. So I ended up hosting the Super Bowl. And man, if I did not have A-Train, I'm telling you, it would not have came together the way it did. I'm telling you, when they say a woman's presence is enough, fellas.
That's right.
A woman,
That's right.
A woman.
Here he go. TD Jakes, Steve Harvey.
I'm not gonna go that deep. I'm not going that deep. But look, fellas,
pause.
Real shit.
Who's this fucking guy?
Your girl, fellas, can make a bag of chips and a PB&J just look fire for you, bro. Like, you could be having a bad day. Your girl will come down with a PB&J and chips and be like, I know you, whatever. I'm telling you, the way that she brought in, like, the food together, bro, I'm telling you, I was like, damn, what the fuck we about to eat? She made that shit happen.
Nah, y'all had a good spread, man. I was over this jump. Sick.
If it was me, we'd have had the Dominoes.
That's what I'm saying. Because, you know, Mom, then they...
A pizzone.
Terrance, you know, they called me and they was like, yeah, so like we still trying to figure out food. I said, don't worry about it. Just tell Terrance to order hella of something. He will do it.
I did not want to have to stress about that, bro. And I'm telling you, you have a kid, more things. Look, remember when we didn't have kids to run? It was like, oh shit, we about to eat for NFL Sunday. It was stress. I mean, it's Chipotle getting 8 bowls. But
that's what I'm saying.
Now, when you got baby girl right here,
bro. Oh my God, there's certain things now that bro. Let me tell you, they took one of my packages. You know, our house is literally in this unit that's next to the complex. They took my fucking package to the complex office. Do you know how hard it is for me to get that package?
No, man.
Like if I can't if G not here and I gotta take crew, I have to. It's cold outside. I gotta dress him in layers, put him in the car, drive all the way there, get him out. Oh my God, bro. That's the one thing I do miss about living in an apartment is your mailbox is just, you know how, bro, for the first year of Crew's life, I took him up and down to get mail just like this. I ain't got to do no stairs or nothing. We just hit a button. So now
them scrawny ass legs to get some play. Hold on, wait. Let me still go with my weekend recap. A very big deal for me, y'all. This weekend, I have to say, during the Super Bowl, is my Sonny B. Can't even really see it. She got to meet my granny, man. My granny is 86 years old. 86. Sonny actually has and I hope I'm getting this right, a 93-year-old great-grandfather. That's my 86-year-old great-grandmother, and she also has a 75-year-old great-grandmother. This was the last one for her to meet of those 3 last big, huge pieces. That's my grandmother that raised me, y'all. That woman made me. That woman, she made egos for me. That woman made oatmeal for me. that woman.
You sound like Jonathan Major's boy and look like him.
You look like him. You look like him in the newest movie he got coming out. Brolic ass nigga.
What's the one when he played the Red Tails, boy? You look like
Megan. Happy ass nigga.
You look like.
Now see if she still like you after that movie, nigga.
You done with your recap?
Hold on, wait. You trying to step on my granny? My granny.
My bad.
What the fuck? Maybe I gotta show them the picture again.
No, I think you were saying something else. What the hell?
I gotta get a picture of. I wish I could get both of them.
He's like a 70-year-old. Look at that picture.
And my Sonny B. My granny.
Man, that is like, bro.
Let me tell you something. You motherfuckers should be happy if you get 86 years. Come on,
man.
My granny walked through my doors today. You feel me?
I'm telling you.
What she did. She walked through my doors.
Think about it. That's 56 years away from today for you. If you 86. 56 years. You got a daughter. Your chances of being granddaddy just went way up.
Man, they up. And let me tell you, for anybody who thinks that 86 is a funny thing or you think whatever, how are you about to be moving around this world at 86? Are you going to be walking? Or are you somebody going to be pushing you? Are you going to be crutching? Are you going to be limping?
And you know what? This why that tooth in y'all mouth, a lot of y'all got that one tooth that you know you need a filling on. Go ahead and wait if you want. Am I talking about the nigga?
Look, the nigga talking about us.
We
got wisdom teeth that we got to pull out. That's expensive. No, economy's not in a good place.
Now look, T, your grandmother took care of her teeth. She got most of her teeth at 86. Your black ass, go ahead and fuck around if you want. Everybody out there that's bullshitting on the dentist, go ahead and think about the next 50 years. You got to bite. You got to bite something for 50 years.
I've thought about that. Hey, throw it, get the floss and do your shit. As long as you are flossing, you are good, my G.
You know what people are doing now? People are saying, I'm not about to get braces. I'm about to just wait till I make it and get veneers. Nigga, do you know how hard that is? Just get braces for a little while if you still young.
Still about to be at risk. You think the veneers just make you healthy? They gonna say, shit, bro, you got some work to do before we put anything in there.
Anybody listening to this podcast and their prefrontal cortex isn't finished developing, meaning they're under 25 years old, get braces while you can. Because when you turn 30, you can't be 30 with new braces. You gotta be 30 and you got braces at 28, and this is the end of your year 2. You can't get new braces at 30. You're a grown ass man. Your mouth is your mouth.
30. I plan on getting Invisalign.
I thought about that too, T.
I'm definitely getting it, bro. I'm definitely getting it once I get my wisdoms out, but I just gotta wait because I don't want to do that shit.
I'm gonna just wait till I make it and get veneers.
I'm gonna just wait till I make it and get a whole custom grill mouth. That's the crazy thing too. It was a nigga. Where was I at? I forget where I was. Bruh had the iced out, hit every tooth in his mouth, bro. I was like, damn, he got the Alvin Kamara, but I'm standing at like Checkers or some random shit.
I'm nigga's like, at Audi. Check, he's working.
Look, maybe I don't know. I forget where I was.
He was bagging the nigga up.
I was somewhere over by the Hobby Lobby, bro. I'm like, first off, look, your job is by Hobby Lobby. It ain't no reason why you should have those in your mouth, man. Come over here, youngin. What's your name? You know that old nigga that's not afraid of anything? Yeah. What's your name? CJ. What's your real name? No, it ain't.
That's your all the way.
Chester. All right, now let me ask you this.
Chester is a crazy name. I would go by CJ too if my name was Chester.
He shook you all the way down to, okay, my father's name is Chester. So you say your name is CJ, so you're Chester. Now Chester. Now why every damn tooth in the mouth? Goddamn.
They don't be getting it, bro. I was telling G, I was telling you about, we was talking about the money shit. Oh, but you know what, Terrance? Fuck this. We going way off on a tangent. Your weekend recap. Weekend recap. You good?
I'm good. Super Bowl. Congratulations to the Eagles. I'm good.
All right, bet. My recap wasn't nothing super crazy, y'all. Like I said, I woke up on Saturday morning, and you know how you getting sick, you just wake up and feel it. It's like the last 2 hours you sleep of that night, it's like you not really getting good sleep until you just literally just wake up. You come to consciousness like, what the fuck? I just feel like 86% right now, not 100. But it was just a runny nose at first, and I thought that was just what it was going to be. But the shit ended up lasting all day. Mind you, I had already seasoned chicken. Me and G was getting ready to throw down. It was dope, man. But we couldn't even fucking host. So I ended up staying home the whole Super Bowl. Shout out to everybody, Realist9 on Patreon that watched the Kendrick Super Bowl halftime show reaction that your boy put up. If you haven't seen, that's over there. And if you have been on the Patreon this month, oh, it's a lot different over there. We just launched a brand new homepage. Big shout out to Patreon for leaning on us. We one of the only one of the only content creators to unlock the new homepage look. So even if you're not Realist9, go to Patreon and look at that new Patreon, and you'll see what the future of the platform gonna look like.
Yes, sir, the MalloryBros Patreon. And let me say, y'all are tapped in with the biggest and the largest on Patreon. I don't give a fuck what nobody say. Like, they tapped in with us and gave us firsthand access to some shit that I feel like is getting ready to be super monumental for their platform. And like we've been saying, I told Terrell, everything that's been dope about Patreon is, the people that fuck with it get to see it first. The people that tap in, they get to, experience whatever we have to offer first. So to see Patreon let us give something to the Realist9 first, and they can say they fuck with it first. There's other people who have Patreons, they support us, they're not even seeing it. They still got the old format. They don't even know why your phone look like that. They don't even know why your homepage. They say, "Damn, bro, what app is that?" You say, "See, I'm the realest 9, so I see this first." But yeah, shout out to everybody that's been supporting us, man, because we done had our hands, you know what I'm saying, clean with Patreon for how long, Terrell? 5 years now.
Since 2019, we started right before the beginning of the pandemic. Right at the beginning of the pandemic. And if you're not really in a space to have, the Patreon right now, we definitely got the other channel. We just put up the Tyler. The Kendrick GNX album will eventually be out. That's going to be out soon on YouTube. And eventually the weekend joint. People are calling for that joint. Bro, that was a special video.
So stuff on that Patreon that might be able to sneak.
That'll slide, yeah, especially with all the new content coming.
Like randomly, I'm thinking about the Freddie Gibbs and stuff. Freddie Gibbs, shit like that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Go ahead, Real.
No, other than that, my weekend was peachy, y'all. Took my son to swim class. He's doing amazing. We were struggling to get that rollover, bro. It's like you get to a point where they want you to dunk them and then help them come out of the water on their back. And every time I would do that, crew would cough. Like he would get water, like he was taking in water. And I'm like, once we get that rollover down, that's gonna be it. But this last class, my boy was doing his motherfucking thing. We had a solo class. It was just us and the teacher, and that's tougher. Because when it's you and 3 other parents, your kid get dipped, and then you gotta wait. When your kid the only dip, you right back to another dip.
Going back, bro.
So it's they push him, but bro, do you know they say when he graduate, he will be able to do the breaststroke, backstroke. He could swim competitively if he wanted. They were like, "Do you want to put him in competitive swimming?"
Damn, let him learn.
How much does it pay?
Let him learn language.
I definitely want him to be a competitive swimmer, even if you don't swim. You ever see the movie where a white boy run with his dog tags and jump in the lake and save a lady in a car? I want crew to be
hell yeah. A-Train was a lifeguard and a competitive swimmer in high school. I don't know about college.
Oh yeah, Sonny is
set. A-Train did.
Sonny, hell set, yeah, bro.
You know how Sonny is with bath time and water and all of that. She is gonna be just like her mom.
You need to get your black ass in the pool and refresh your skills, bro. Did you see that pit bull that jumped in the pool, but then he started drowning? His doggy paddle.
That's not funny, but
they saved him. He didn't drown.
Oh shit, he not doggy paddling.
They were like, look at him go. He got to the middle of the pool, tried to turn. Motherfucker, Paws was just
dogs be drowning, bro.
Bro, 100%.
They have to get out.
Sorry if that's a trigger warning for anybody, because bro, that's very common.
Nah, yeah.
But y'all look. My weekend was chill. Got to get to the highlight of the weekend, which was Super Bowl Sunday. I stayed in. I was sick. Did the reaction, but I did manage to sit in, watch the whole Super Bowl, and get to the Super Bowl halftime show. Kendrick Lamar. I know y'all probably want to hear what we think about it, so we might as well start with that first. Terrance.
You'll see him on TV any given
Sunday.
When the Super Bowl.
And what?
There's a lie.
Isn't that Kanye?
Yeah, he drive off in the Hyundai.
We not doing his lines. Pick another artist.
Damn, yeah, I was merely trying to just have a Super Bowl line.
You can't be the nigga work it, break it, do it, makes us. You can't be that nigga this week. But what you think about Kendrick's performance, bro? Kendrick Lamar, say Drake. I hear you like you're young on a motherfucking Super Bowl stage. What you think?
Man, I think Kendrick Lamar's performance was definitely one that I think, it's a lot more substance with that performance than it really looked like on the surface. The more you go back and look at that joint, I feel like the better it gets. I will say the first time I watched it, it was like, wow, there's a lot going on, but I loved it, bro. I fucked with the cinematic aspect of this performance and, telling a story on the Super Bowl stage. People aren't talking about this part. He told a whole story on the Super Bowl stage instead of just saying, okay, next track. Like, we saw Usher, and then the year before that, we saw Rihanna. And we saw both of them were able to impress with their heavy catalogs, The nostalgia heavy. Kendrick, especially with the recent beef and everything going on, I thought it was dope how he was able to tell a story and use his recent music. And I know we're gonna get into how he should have did the Super Bowl, but just my first initial thoughts on it. I banged with it, man. I definitely feel like, his performance could have been a little bit better at parts. You could tell Kendrick was maybe a little winded at parts. There was parts where I felt like his breath control was really good. So I do think it was an up and down performance, but definitely one for the history books for sure.
Nah, yeah, man. I think Kendrick's performance was dope, man. I feel like when you look at all of the different ways people are breaking it down. If y'all go look at my first reaction, you'll see that I fuck with the joint on first watch. I have critiques for it. I don't think it was a perfect performance. I don't think it was the best performance. I actually have constructive criticism for Kendrick as a fan in terms of what I wanted to see from him at the Super Bowl. But that doesn't mean, I think two things can be true. I think because people are making it seem like, and I knew based on the anticipation to get to the Super Bowl, Brody, I knew Kendrick had to do a literal perfect performance. It had to be absolutely perfect to live up to the hype. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's like, oh, what is he going to do? At the same time, though, it could have been a lot better, I think it was amazing. That's why I think two things can be true. I think it was good, but it could also still be better, but we can still appreciate the good of it, but it could have also still be better. I think people on both sides need to realize both of y'all are right. It was a little mid, but it was also some brilliant shit in it.
Yeah.
What was your favorite hidden thing he did?
My favorite thing that he did was Man at the Garden, man. Go back and rewatch Man at the Garden. It is right after he does Euphoria. Like,
it's yeah.
I think it's right after he did Euphoria. I told Terrell, the nigga walked basically from the 50 to the end zone or from somewhere all the way through the joint. He gets all the way to the end. I want y'all to go look. First off, I love the doo-wop or whatever you call that.
Yeah.
Don't
under the street light.
That shit with Man on the Garden to me was so fire. I was sitting there like, oh man, I'm enjoying the fuck out of it. But look, the reason why I went back and looked at that and really fucked with that one part, y'all, is go look at his breath control. I told Terrell, could it have been better? Yes. But when you think about rappers and the Super Bowl and how big it is, and I think when you look at him at the end of that Man in the Garden verse, I told Terrell, he's dead. He is dead. The last he can't even say it. He's dead. Yeah. I was proud of him.
He really did that.
Do all of that today. I think, just like Usher, just like Rihanna, take the beef away. We love to see our stars on the Super Bowl stage, period, bro. Period. You know what I mean? Like, there was people who was like, oh, you glazing, or somebody said it sucks to see Terrell fall for it. And I'm
that's what they said about me. They were like, Terrell he was trying to like it.
Some of y'all are trying to not like it because you're such a fan of Drake and the beef, and I get it. Like, did you see KD?
No, what KD say?
They asked KD what he thought about the halftime show. He was like, I thought it was pretty much of a boring day. Like, he said the game was boring. Halftime show was a little boring, a little underwhelming. Then he was talking about how he was like, I just really skimmed through it. Damn.
Drizzy, his man.
And he gonna keep that, but I feel like it's a shame that, it's a shame that he had this moment in the middle of this beef because it's going to be met with this type of response, bro.
That's just the reality of it. Before we get to even like the reception of that, though, let's still stick with the. I do want to stick with the my thoughts on the actual performance itself. I think it has to be said how Kendrick could have done anything with that stage. He could have legit just went out that joint, put together a set list of music to play, some choreo, some pyro, give me some lights on this part, and that's would have been perfectly fine. You know, he could have if you think about what he did with Dre, with the boxes and the people out there, it was still chill. And I still, in terms of boundaries being pushed, the last time Kendrick did the Super Bowl and he performed all right, and he got to the part we had to say, and they hate Popo, he had to censor himself. Had to say, and they hate Pop Pop. Niggas didn't like that because it's yo, you supposed to be an authentic whatever. So I'm glad this time he really took his opportunity to do a whole dissertation involving Uncle Sam and that role that Samuel Jackson played, telling him he was being too ghetto, and Kendrick was basically ignoring him. That shit was dope, man. That part of it was dope. I think though, this is where we get to constructive, T. I think it was a brilliant idea. I love the blue, the red, white, and blue on all of the men.
Yeah,
and that represented so many different things from America to the unity between gangs, XYZ. But
I mean,
I have smoked.
I feel two ways about that. I feel two ways about the American flag thing.
Okay.
I feel like it's dope. You know? Oh, you see. Because you got red on stage because that's blood. And we got Crips on stage because that's blue.
That's going to be the blue. And the white.
Mixed with the white.
Unity.
The white for unity because we're bringing Crips and Bloods.
Terrance, no, but that's not it. It's really about America. The Crips and Bloods thing is the undertone. Don't make it the overtone. It was still America's game. It's still America, Terrance. It's still Uncle Sam down there talking to Kendrick. That's why you primarily see white, red, and blue. But the undertone is the...
Get it. I'm not saying I don't understand it. Y'all know how I am about us and how we can be about our oppression, where we come from. I'm like, okay, this is Super Bowl stage, Let's keep celebrating, I don't like when we're on a...
What don't you like, Terrance? Say it, though. Don't do this dance around thing. You didn't like but you feel
I'm not a big fan of the American flag, period. I get it's our country flag, but it haven't really been. Think about how y'all not gonna say I'm brand new. I felt the same way about Beyonce's cover for Cowboy Carter. Remember, I was like, that's bold to be, when you black and you toting a U.S. flag, you know what I'm saying? That haven't always been respected. And I don't want y'all to think I'm talking out of turn. I mean, I'm going all the way back to the days where we had fought for this country and came back home thinking that flag will protect us from the bullshit that we deal with in this country. And it don't. You know what I'm saying?
But
so
okay. Mm-hmm.
I'm not saying I don't understand like I said, the red, the blue, the unity within the world. We got to stay unified because in America, trust me, America against us, trust me, I get it. But like I said, also, I feel like a lot of our shit, Terrell, even going to film, a lot of us is about how we got to beat America. And it's like, all right. You know what I'm saying? Let's think about it. I like a lot of the messaging. I always like put it like this. I love the messaging, but then also where people say I would have rather enjoyed some of Kendrick's hits like Swimming Pools or like Mad City or one of those cult classics. That's where I think it would have been. That's the one part of the Super Bowl performance, y'all, where I kind of feel like, the Uncle Sam angle was dope, but then it's also Terrell on a very grand stage. I mean, I know this is Kendrick Lamar, but it is Uncle Sam at the Super Bowl.
Yeah, I mean, and I get what you're saying about how people use the American flag, but I did want to say that I don't think you can say that specifically about Kendrick because I can see if
think about it, I'm not saying it about
Beyonce, Kendrick. No, I mean just saying with Kendrick's context with the flag to me is different because Beyonce is holding the American flag. It's a very I'm proud American. You doing a damn country album for God's sake. You know what I'm saying? You got American flag on the front. I do get that because that does feel very patriotic. Not there's anything wrong with that. Black people, we just look at it a little bit different sometimes. You know what I'm saying? But with Kendrick, it seemed like it didn't ever seem like he was trying to like show the flag off. It seemed like he was trapped in the middle of the United States.
And y'all, I'm not saying, Terrell, I'll say this to you too. I'm not saying that I don't like how Kendrick is showing off the U.S. flag. I'm not saying that.
I just responded to that because you said something about like when we was back in the day or something.
No, that's what I'm saying. I don't like the flag, period. Like we see, Terrell, the intertwined weaves of it, but they just see they flag. That's my only part. That's what I'm saying.
That's the beauty of it.
I get it, but also, Terrell, like I said, I'm not saying I don't get what Kendrick was doing. I'm just saying, me personally, y'all, I'm not like F my country at all, y'all. I'm just talking about, it would be nice to be able to rep a flag proudly, but
it seemed like you was getting ready to indict Kendrick like he was trying to be on some patriotic flag shit.
No,
and that will go against his whole what it was. I do get what you're saying about Uncle Sam at the Super Bowl.
If there's any part of the Super Bowl that I felt like Kendrick didn't necessarily have to do, but I thought it was smart to do because he did a GNX Super Bowl, I felt like it was the Uncle Sam
that angle. Yeah,
I love that. If you can get up there and do swimming pools and your hits, you really don't need to do that. You don't need to get up on the Super Bowl stage and say that message. Do we? Do you think so?
Yeah, and I love it. I love it because like you got Donald Trump there, you got all these Americans, proud Americans watching the Super Bowl, and you go up there and kind of go against the grain. You're doing what I want to do at the Super Bowl, and I think that's dope. I think it's dope that he didn't go up there and just dance for people. He went up that joint and told a story and incorporated America. Donald Trump and them didn't like it. A lot of people didn't like it. It's a lot of conservatives that didn't like it as well. Outside of the people that think it was mid. There's a lot of people that don't like it, not because of that, but because
of the messaging.
It was it was controversial. And that's what I was afraid Kendrick wasn't going to do. So I'm glad he did it. But like you said, I do wish he would have did the same thing, just incorporated some of the old songs. And I felt like it would have spent even better.
But look, I get it. This is where my beef is with what people have been saying. Oh, yeah, Kendrick bringing that real to the Super Bowl, that real black, Kendrick bringing the realness to the Super Bowl. We don't got shit like this. We normally have that bullshit up there. Y'all, we've had Michael Jackson. We've had Beyonce. We've had, in the last 2 years, we've had Rihanna. Usher. I feel like we love to like regurgitate our traumas even when we break the glass ceiling. Y'all gonna say I'm wild and whatever? Terrell, you don't like my takes?
No.
Hear me out.
You are an
island. We will say this is for every black woman before me that ever acted. And there's 8 winners. What are you still breaking a glass ceiling with your win for? It's starting to look like you're trying to make your win look special. Like, You know what I mean?
You gonna wrap this back to Kendrick?
The way that
or are you off on a tangent?
The way that I wrap it back to Kendrick is for the people that are trying to say, this is the shit we need on the Super Bowl. I feel like, yes, y'all. But then again, not necessarily. That's why you see people saying, people who are fans of Kendrick, you see people saying, I would have rather saw swimming pools. I would have rather saw, I would love to see him do Good Kid. I know he wouldn't do that. That's one of my favorite Kendrick songs. But like, some people wanted to see OG Kendrick Lamar, the artist Kendrick. And I think what they got was the political beef, winning Kendrick. Which isn't true. I don't think it's bad, but I do sometimes feel like, okay, there's a time and a place for certain things. But when you Kendrick Lamar, you could do whatever. I don't think nothing that he did was bad, y'all. But the people who have different thoughts, it's really just a preference.
I think the reality that we have to agree that people just got to agree to that it wasn't the craziest performance. It could have been a lot better, but it wasn't bad. It was still a Super Bowl performance that was great, that had so much messaging.
Yeah.
But I'll also say this, just because it's very deep and has so many different messages and things like that doesn't make up for the performance itself. there were still a lot of opportunity to me in the show on second watch. Y'all, my first reaction is online. Online. I was telling Terrance a little bit of this earlier. I'm gonna go solo. T.
Well, I didn't get a solo.
Oh, all right, bet, but I won't go solo.
Just no, go solo. Just remember the next time when I go, then I get a nice.
I'd rather be able to see you.
I done cleaned up the frame now, so I can.
I'd rather see you. But look, I'll say this: the set list is the main talking point. I think for people that were not happy with the show, and that's the conversation, bro. Everything else you execute. You execute with Sam Jack, the visuals, the aesthetic, everything he was going for, the GNX, the car where niggas was just all coming out.
Yeah,
fire. That shit was dope, man. But
the performance itself was fire.
The performance itself was fire. I don't think Kendrick did a bad performance. I think, bro, I'll say this on Twitter. I'll say it to you. When you got a bag as deep as Kendrick's, we should not hear the second lowest stream song from your album, your new album, at the Super Bowl. It doesn't matter how much you love that song. Peekaboo,
but I feel like
Peekaboo is a solid record. A lot of people love it. But Terrance, and this is just my opinion, and you can disagree. I don't think you cross out Money Trees, Bitch Don't Kill My Vibe, the whole old arc. You cross everything out, and Peekaboo stays. Even if you would have done Hey Now, like, why not go with the higher streamed, more received song, Terrance?
Fuck the streams. Fuck the streams. So sick of you.
All right, so what do you think? What do you think? What do you think? It's not about stream points.
This was the least stream song, bro. People love Peekaboo.
It's the second least received. It's the second least received song from your album.
I'm sick of telling Terrell that people love Peekaboo and him saying, "Oh well, you know the streams." Who gives a fuck what the stream numbers are?
Motherfuckers that only want their small circle.
Hey now, Peekaboo performs better than.
I don't think so.
Gloria, Peekaboo performs better than. Me and Terrell go back and forth about this all the time. Hey Now does not perform better.
Hey Now would have been better. Yeah. Okay. Let me give you my theory, Terrance. Y'all saw the Peekaboo. I just put some diamonds on my chain. Shout out to the young nigga that do all the dances on Instagram that was up there with Kendrick. He was in the Not Like Us video.
Kitty.
Keita. Shout out to him. But the Peekaboo shit was cool. I wanted him to do. I think if he would have, you could keep the same theme. I would have did Hey Now. I would have had him do the Hey Now, say now I'm all about that yen. Then he gets to the point where it's like, I'm the Ben Frank murderer. Nigga, you ain't heard of her. That would have been dope. You get all the way to the I'm way too important to ever let you into the camera and to ever let you slide on me again. And then I'm going to step off. I still think that would have been better than Peekaboo. 2 reasons. Terrance always says, people love Peekaboo, bro. You always make it about streams. And I hate this conversation because the reality is the least streamed song from your project is the one people normally like the least. And the way we can gauge that is with a number.
But you're not talking about what people like.
Since you and your man
performing a Super Bowl.
Since you and your man like it, you say, oh, it should be there. Go ahead.
We're not talking about listening to a song.
I feel like you're not being objective. I feel like you're not being objective because you like Peekaboo. And you're not thinking about what I'm saying.
On to your point or not?
You're not even listening. You're sitting there all pouty face. Like
nigga, I am listening to you. I am listening to you. I'm letting you finish instead of cutting you off.
Go ahead.
I'm letting you finish instead of cutting you off, but I know what you're saying. Maybe you're a long-winded nigga.
I just feel like you the nigga that when you think you know what somebody's saying,
nigga.
you know what a nigga's saying and you don't listen. You look like you work at Williams Sonoma.
Ass nigga.
Fuck out of here, boy. You look like a janitor like shit.
Nigga looks like he works at the Zild, and you look like you make
Terrance, what do you look like, boy?
Drum fucking, what do you call them joints?
You look like you run a Harbor Freight Tools, boy. You look like you do nothing, but you look like you do outdoor leaf work. Fuck out of here.
You look like a pitching coach, boy. Fuck out of here. Nigga looks like a batting coach. You're not even from San Diego, bum ass nigga.
You look like the one nigga out the group.
You got brown, what the fuck?
And we had to guess
who gave him this hat.
If we had to guess one nigga out the group that has
San Diego, and we had to San Diego.
Fuck this nigga. If we had to guess any nigga out the group that can do firewood, is that nigga. Fuck it, lumberjack dress.
And if we had to dress any nigga out the group that looks like he owes money, you look like a father that owes money, boy. Fuck out of here.
Fuck out of here. You look like a young nigga, but your favorite cookie oatmeal raisin. Fuck out of here, dirty nigga. Your shirt look like it itch, boy. You look like if you run past somebody's face too fast.
Hey, you know what's funny? Off the random. Why was my sweater the biggest, funniest thing in the weekend video? We never talked about that. What the fuck? Bro, I wore that sweater and didn't think it was about to get
Hold on, wait, Terrance. I felt like we was in the middle of a good conversation about the Kendrick shit. So we were talking about Peekaboo.
Yeah. All right, man. Let me get this
You were saying you didn't give a fuck what I was saying.
Peekaboo is fun for the kids. Guess what? Peekaboo, we can all look, kids are watching the Super Bowl. Peekaboo, we can do that with the kids.
Niggas.
Right?
Yeah.
And then I told Terrell don't like the best part of Peekaboo, which is it's right before the AZ dude come on. Like,
what they talk when they talk about nothing? What they talk about nothing?
I told Terrell, even though what they talk about nothing. That's fun for kids. That's fun. That's more relative. That's more. I've heard that. Hey. Dun, 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 dun. I told Terrell that. Pull up in a lamb. That shit. I told Terrell.
This nigga did.
That song is better to perform recent than Hey Now. I'm sorry.
I don't agree. We
can Hey Now starts. He would have had to do too much. Like,
no, Terrance, he could have cut in like he cut into some of the other records. Or how about we take Peekaboo off?
80 points like Kobe Chain.
You're a nigga. First of all, this what niggas don't want to get.
My bad.
Niggas will call me a Kendrick hater for this, but if YG made Peekaboo featuring AZ Chike, you niggas wouldn't give a fuck about it. Because it's nothing really like gripping from the joint. It's one of Kendrick's worst verses ever. Don't get me started on that songs, bro. I hate that song. G and X grew on me. You don't want to see them doors sliding on that curve.
Yeah, that nigga's to me is not better than Peekaboo.
Even though he's annoying as shit on Twitter.
I don't think GNX is better than Peekaboo.
But Terrance, look, let's not lose the plot.
Bitch, it's my Nick Cheese.
Terrance, let's not lose the plot.
Bitch, I'm up straight. Did you see the nigga watching Kendrick perform that with his fam? And then they was like, yo, he about to play your shit. And then he plays the song and they was like, yo, he's playing your shit.
My thing is this.
Be happy for the nigga.
I don't give a fuck about the nigga. It's your Super Bowl. This the thing. This my thing as a kid.
All right, let's just move forward because I don't want you going to tangent. Let's just move forward. Come on.
I'm not talking about AZ Chike.
Oh, okay. I don't want you shitting on him. It was a dope moment to look and see.
No, it's cool for him, but like, yo, his moment was even being on your fucking album. You don't sacrifice Super Bowl real estate with this job. Think about it, Terrance. You got Uncle Sam out there. Why did I not hear me and my niggas out to get it, you bitch? $1 might turn to $1 million and we all rich.
All rich.
We got Uncle Sam here. Why did Sam Jack not say when the four corners of this cocoon collide? Come on, Terrance. We done said this shit. Right? Are you who they idolize? To Pimp a Butterfly. You know what? And Terrance, this is my thing, and then I'll let you go. And we'll actually wrap the Super Bowl talk. As a Kendrick fan, I'm moving this nigga out of the way. As a Kendrick fan, when we got the Super Bowl, is this bitch ass nigga dancing? Oh, my bad. He's itching because of that shirt. This motherfucker. He
what did you hear?
What
made you think I was dancing?
All I heard was a Richard. I said, this nigga's chair moving. It was this nigga scratching because the damn static from that shirt. And if you try to touch him right now, you'll get electrocuted.
What is wrong with this man?
Boy, you look like you came to work as addict. And
you look like
top of the house addict. Boy, you look like the installation right up there. Oh yeah, I put my Christmas ornaments right on.
Fuck out of here, boy. You look like you had you look like your MySpace bio said you ain't messing with no average pop.
That'd be crazy. But look, y'all, as a Kendrick fan, I'll say this. The last point I'm gonna make, T, and I'll bring you back up. Shit, fuck it.
Nah, go ahead and do the large screen. I don't mind him in large screen. Go ahead and do large screen. Why are you not doing large?
Hey, look, I think he gave Drizzy a little too much. When the commercial came out, it was ain't no round twos. When he did that, I felt like bet. Kendrick passed the beef, y'all. He's kind of past it, and now he's gonna literally have his victory lap by showcasing who he is on the Super Bowl stage, because everybody knows your Super Bowl stage is literally like a legacy act. Every big artist, Mike, Prince, Beyonce, now Usher, we want it for Chris Brown, whoever you want to bring up, we can recall their Super Bowl performance. And what you choose to do on that Super Bowl stage, to me, is super important. And I think you're telling a story to more listeners that even listening to you, that even listen to you, who you are as an artist. That's why I wanted to hear Money Trees. That's why I wanted to hear Bitch Don't Kill My Vibe. Records. I was telling Terrance, I thought it would have been dope to hear the beginning of Bitch Don't Hear My Vibe and then see the fucking Good Kid, Mad City van. Fuck the one that Drizzy crushed. Fuck him, right? It'd have been dope to like tell the story of your career and then get to Not Like Us. That's what I wanted as a fan. And that's why I felt like it wasn't that good as a fan. I also felt like, Brody, and you can tell me if I'm rapping, because I'll let the
You're
niggas
rapping.
All right, bet.
Terrell, look at this poster right here. This is one of my favorite posters if you're watching this. Do y'all know this poster is here for a reason? A very specific reason. This is one of my favorite movies of all time. It is one of the most beautiful films of all time. Tupac down here. Kendrick, we need ya. But anyway, I personally feel like if you look at this poster right here, do y'all see who this man is right here, Terrell?
Yes.
Kendrick, Jigga, and
Nas.
I want you to imagine the guy right beside him. Terrell, who is that? You say his name.
DMX.
A big name.
Uh-huh.
That's a big name. I want you to imagine if Nas did a Super Bowl, right? I feel like Nas would do a Super Bowl like how Kendrick just did, where it would be so prophetic and you're telling America about it's time for America to listen up. Okay, cool. DMX is going to go out there and play X Gonna Give It To You, and it's going to be the biggest fucking Super Bowl fucking performance of all time. It'll just be huge. You know what I mean? And I think at the end of the day, both of them would be happy with those two Super Bowls. And I'm only saying this to say, I think Kendrick could have had a much bigger Super Bowl performance if he wanted to. But I think he's happy with the personal small Super Bowl choice he made of just keeping it him. You know what I'm saying? Like making it I call it a GNX Super Bowl. I think he did have the option to do stuff like Money Trees and stuff like that. But you know what, Terrell? You can come back large. And I don't know if you agree with my point about them two, about how DMX's Super Bowl would be better than Nas. Nas's would be more for us, though.
DMX, I can see that. I can see that.
What I'm saying?
But that doesn't take away, because I feel like what people
that won't make his better. Yeah. Is that what you mean?
No, I mean that if people feel like if Nas decides to take that angle, just because you take the prophetic angle, and this is what a lot of neutral fans are saying, just because the nigga, this meant that, it doesn't change what the performance was. The Super Bowl stage, that's why you also want to showcase who you are, because you saw some of these people in the crowd. You could tell they don't know who you are. Not saying that he should have changed anything. One of the things I loved about his performance was the fact that he went against the grain of what, being a proud American. I'm just happy to be here. He did what the fuck he wanted up there. I just think he should have incorporated some of the old songs. I think that would have I think it would have been better.
This is why I want you to come back large. When we start, when Kendrick booked the Super Bowl, right? He was fresh off a pop-out stage, and all of y'all fans said what? Oh, what's he about to perform? This is before GNX.
I remember.
What is he about to perform? I mean, he can't get up there after just getting on a pop-out stage and do his whole catalog. He has to drop new music. He does that. He gets on the Super Bowl stage and performs that new music, and now everybody's like, well, I would have rather seen Swimming Pools. I would have rather seen, Good Kid, Mad City. Hey, yo, you mean like y'all said that he shouldn't have done since he just did it on a pop-out? Come on, Terrell. There's some hypocrites out there somewhere.
Terrance, this is the thing, because that's a good point to a nigga that's just a big Kendrick fan. But the reality is, people will
said that, sir. You said that, sir.
Okay, now I'm gonna tell you, and that's why I said it's a good. The point you're making is a good point if you're just a stan that doesn't think like clear, because people were calling for Kendrick to put out new music, and bro, we rapping this at 1 hour. We're rapping it.
Oh, keep going. I'm waiting when a nigga just called me a stan. Go ahead. That's
No, I'm
unclear.
not calling you a stan. I'm saying the point you trying to make. People were calling for Kendrick to put out new music because he had just did the Super Bowl with Dr. Dre, and it would have been like, yo, you're gonna have to, you're not gonna be able to just go up there and do Not Like Us and all your old records. It gotta be something, right? Because at that point, all we had was diss records, and then you got the Super Bowl. Of course, when the album come out, we of course want him to do songs from the album, Terrance. We didn't know that the nigga was gonna cut out the whole Good Kid, Mad City on your Super Bowl stage, bro. And I feel like it's not wrong if people wanted that.
I think if Kendrick Lamar feels like he's bigger than the Super Bowl, big as the what? Nigga, I just did the pop out, and no, my pop out didn't have more viewers than the Super Bowl, but like the pop out is solidified forever. The Super Bowl on top of killing Drake, maybe Kendrick's being realistic and he knows, like, yo, my biggest song this year is what they want to see. So, we're going to keep it like this. Because what it looked like, Terrell, for him to go from his catalog to Not Like Us. I don't think the show would have been better.
Yeah. I think it's everything that brought you here. Like, if you get to the point where, like, I have my theories and stuff that I wanted. And what it is. Kendrick still put on a hell of a show. I do think, and this will be the last point that I make, I think he gave Drake a little too much. I think the whole teasing Not Like Us, doing Euphoria, and then doing Not Like Us, and then the game over, I get like the game America's playing, but all like, y'all, we know what this is, bro. We know what that was. We know what that look at the TV when he turned the TV off at the end, the say Drake in the camera. It felt there. It didn't feel, and this is my problem as a Kendrick fan. I wanted this after you said no round twos. I'm thinking it was going to be a celebration of the nigga who he was. And it more so felt like your last hoorah of the battle with a dope message around America. I just didn't like that the drizzy slice of this Super Bowl pie was as big as it was. Because, unfortunately, that idea, boy, you ugly as shit, boy. You look like llama like shit, boy. Red pajama, almost static pajama. Llama, static pajama. Pop. When touched by mama, boy.
Nigga looks like, what's the name of that joint that was just a dumbass motherfucker? Roscoe's Modern Life, boy.
What you think about the so we can wrap the Kendrick shit. What you think about the how people think about how he addressed Drake, the say Drake on camera was crazy. Nigga, all of our reactions look the same.
Like I said, y'all, I have more of a problem with the Uncle Sam angle and us talking about our plight and our fucking struggle on the Super Bowl stage than I do the Drake angle and him saying, say Drake. I do kind of feel like, yes, it would have been nice to have a Kendrick Lamar historic Super Bowl performance, but I think Kendrick Lamar is low-key not really giving a fuck about how his Super Bowl performance is going to stack up next to the people who went before him. I think he knows that this was the cap to a moment for hip hop. I think he knows the moment that he created for hip hop. It was Not Like Us. It was GNX. This is his biggest, you know what I'm saying? This is his biggest year. And I think he wanted his Super Bowl performance to reflect his biggest year and not his career, because I think he still has platforms and spaces where he could do that. He just showed y'all I could do a pop out for Amazon. And I would rather see him do that for 45 minutes to an hour than watch him do something real short on the Super Bowl stage. So I think he took the opportunity that you could arguably say was gifted to him because of this beef. And I think he just kept it there. Like, all right, bet. I think, Terrell, this was still very much sliced Drake neck open. This was
100%
Drake juggler, and
that was very clear.
He bleed out.
That was very clear. I'll tell you this. SZA, Kendrick and SZA, I expected to walk away from y'all Super Bowl saying, damn, I got to get the Fion tickets to that show. I did not walk away feeling like I need to see SZA live. Is that how she about to be on tour? Looking lip singing half of it. I ain't trying to shit on SZA. I love SZA. Just loved her in that movie. But that was not the greatest appetizer to the tour, guys. But put your thoughts in the comments, man. Terrance, you got anything else before we wrap? I'll let you be the end of it.
Nothing else, man. Shout out to Kendrick Lamar for a crazy year. Say what we want about how we feel about the Super Bowl. Like, don't take what I'm saying about the Uncle Sam shit too deep, y'all. Some of y'all Kendrick fans are annoying. Like, I get it. I think, end of the day, everybody's going to have their preference of how they wanted to see the Super Bowl played out, that performance with Kendrick Lamar. But I think at the end of the day, we could all be happy that, you know, Kendrick Lamar actually made it to the Super Bowl stage. When Drizzy and J. Cole was saying, big as a Super Bowl, I don't think that I thought of 1, 2, or 3 ever even being close to being on the Super Bowl in the next 5 years. Maybe soon, but like,
well, you know,
or maybe Drake, because
Drake turned the Super Bowl down twice, bro. Confirmed before.
Well, you see, that's what I mean. Like, Drake don't seem like the nigga want to do it. I'm not saying that I don't think that he could do it, Terrell. I just mean, like, when they said big as a Super Bowl, I just did not think. Look, y'all saying we big as the Super Bowl, so fuck it. Just like Jay-Z saying, tell the Super Bowl we in arenas too. They went on a whole fucking arena tour after that.
Nah, yeah. There were so many surprises from Kendrick this year, man.
It was Kendrick would pop out and make it take this shit. We wanted Kendrick to come back. The nigga came back and went all the way to the Super Bowl, bro.
That's what I'm saying. And if y'all wanted to say the nigga used the beef as a rollout, well, rollout successfully fucking done.
Done.
Like, you
got 5 Grammys.
If that'd be the story, if niggas say, oh, I knew he was rolling out an album. I knew the album was coming, and you could tell this whole thing was made. Hey, I didn't know that the damn UMG was gonna ride my coattail for, you know?
Yeah. That's why when people who say the line, Kendrick just opened his mouth, somebody had him a Grammy right now, is it aged like wine. It did. That line is true. But 2 things can be true. You really shouldn't have battled the nigga that could have snapped your head off, and they gonna give him a Grammy for it.
And the bad thing is you did it while you beefing with these motherfuckers.
You did it while
everything.
You beefing.
Hey, look, we're gonna move off of this. We spent a long time on Kendrick last week. We spent gave him 35-40 this week. I'll ask you this, T. Do you think we get GNX Deluxe on Friday?
No.
That song, he got to give us that.
Maybe.
He got to give us that.
Yeah, I'd be surprised if he gives us that, but y'all, I'm gonna keep it 100. Now that the Super Bowl is over, and of course we got the tour coming, so it's gonna be more little jabs, it's more little stuff.
Oh yeah,
but I'm going back to being the Kendrick Lamar fan I was before, and that is the life of unknown.
Oh, well, you don't know what's coming.
I have a theory that GNX is it. I told A-Train, GNX is it, bro.
You know what?
I think Kendrick not about to make too much more music after GNX. You know why, Terrell? This is the reason why I told A-Train.
Nothing about what he has been saying. You sound like you never watched a Kendrick interview,
Terrell,
or any of the recent ones. He's in the best. He's in a music mindset right now. I thought.
I want you to think about how you know J. Cole is coming with more music, right? But what do you know he's coming with?
Fall off,
which is arguably it, right? I'm not saying Kendrick's not dropping anymore, but y'all, Kendrick is a father. More than one kid. Got his lady at home. I'm telling you, Terrell, I don't think he's about to now kick up a big. I'm telling you.
Well, you annoying because we want him to.
Of course we do, but Terrell, remember when y'all was saying that GNX, that's just a mixtape? It was the album, y'all. And he's about to tour it. I do not think that after touring GNX, he coming with an album. No, I don't think so, y'all.
I don't think he come with an album, T. I think we get the deluxe with the Everyone Covered in Love, Innovate Something in Hub.
Remember okay, look, we could probably get that, yeah. But like I said, after this, I'm back to thinking about Kendrick as like him saying, like,
we need that.
What did he say in the Heart Part 6 or it's either Heart Part 6 or Gloria or whatever, where he talks about how he want to see himself as an exec.
Yeah. That was a Heart Part 6.
Heart Part 6. That's what I'm thinking
about different shit, yeah.
Jay-Z put out 4 albums after he retired. I ain't saying music will never come, but the retired artist is not the same as the.
I just feel like when you putting that on his jacket, he never said he was out. You're inferring.
He never said he was. I am definitely making a prediction. Terrell, don't y'all chew me up based on me acting like it's fact. It ain't. But come on, let's get to the real podcast. I skipped through all of this shit. I ain't want to see y'all talk about Kendrick. I wanted to see Terrell talk about.
Hey, Lil Wayne. Well, I
Oh,
guess
more Super Bowl.
Before we leave the Super Bowl, or before we leave the Super Bowl, big shout out to the Philadelphia Eagles for getting the dub.
Man,
I don't know if niggas remember, but in the NFL picks, when the Eagles were not even a top seed, their defense became the best in the league. Terrance, I know you remember this. Niggas wasn't picking the Eagles. Niggas would sleep on them. I said the Eagles could fuck around and win the Super Bowl this year. If Saquon take off, they starting to look special. They're going to win the whole thing. They were my prediction to win. And I didn't hate on them until the very end of the year.
All I'll say is, as a nigga that absolutely hates them, this was the year where you got to give it up, Terrell. Think about me as an Eagles fan and how little hate I did all year for the Eagles. Even picked them hella this year. Like, there's people who were like, oh, you're not a real Commanders fan because you're rooting for the Eagles. First off, I was not rooting for anybody. I'm glad that the Chiefs didn't get a three-peat, y'all, because I feel like we would have saw a whole off season of people saying that they cheated with the refs. Did you see JJ Watt tweet? So true, where he said that referee shit died real quick. Yeah, it did. Because now
it started seeming like Philly wasn't getting certain calls. It started seeming like the Chiefs wasn't getting.
You had DeAndre Hopkins who was like, oh, it was a mistake.
There was some questionable calls, but they got their ass whooped. Through and through, got their ass whooped.
You know, I have a theory, bro. I think the NFL wanted the Chiefs to three-peat, right? I think they want that for their league. If I'm a league, I want to be able to say, yeah, we have a team that three-peated, just like the NBA, just like NHL, MLB. We want to be able to say this the three-peat. I think all year they've been trying to make this shit happen. Like you said, there's a whole fucking 6-minute video out on the one game with the Bills, bro. When I tell you the NFL, and this is me being a conspiracy artist, I feel like the NFL said, oh, hell nah. The water too hot, Eagles blow out in the Super Bowl. You know what I mean? Like, because if the Chiefs win the Super Bowl, we would have had a whole off season of people acting like the Chiefs were a fucking NFL monopoly, bro. I told Dad, Andy Reid is on State Farm commercial, but he's also in a fucking. They got Subway. They got Subway. They got another joint.
They getting dough.
You turn your TV on and you might see a State Farm Chiefs. You might see a Travis Kelce Chiefs. You might see his brother Kelce. Then it's back to more Andy Reid in a commercial. Then back to the game. Like, America's team just low-key got their head cut off. And don't let me let conspiracy stand in the way of showing, respect to the Eagles. I feel like they went out there and that defensive line, low-key, give them 4 brothers MVP. That defensive line won the game to me.
They did.
Patrick Mahomes could not do anything.
Yeah.
Open.
Jalen Hurts had a good game, but the real MVP of that game was the defense. 100%. Putting him in there, and he made that when he threw that touchdown to Devontae Smith. That's when I was like, oh, they gonna give him the MVP. Now that you got a passing TD, you got 3 TOT, they're gonna give it to you.
And
but the defense told that story, man.
Terrell got to put respect on Jalen Hurts' name. He's been a hater for a long time, but you got to put respect on that brother's name. Super Bowl champion.
Hey, Super Bowl champion. Your guy Lamar.
Super Bowl champion.
Lamar never had the best fucking team ever. Fuck out of here. Sick of these motherfuckers. He's still holding this year. He's still not fucking holding the candle to Lamar. Lamar didn't have his fucking O-line. The best fucking O-line in the league.
Running back in the league.
Running back. Look, Lamar has a great running back too, right? But who is Lamar throwing to? Is he throwing to fucking AJ Brown? Is he throwing to Devontae Smith? No.
So
but
sick
niggas, Terry, I just hate when we try to act like I didn't even bring Ma up. I hate when niggas just. Why is Lamar always on y'all niggas' mind? Let the nigga have his own.
Because you don't talk about Hurts like you talk about Lamar. And Hurts just won a Super Bowl, and you still trying to play the
Lamar is one of the greatest quarterbacks of all time.
Giving it.
Terrance,
still
no,
trying
I'm
to act
not.
like he was given a MVP. Oh, of course they're gonna give it to you. Come on.
The MVP, Terrance, everybody knows the MVP of that game. Like, if you had to say, yo, why did they win that game? The defense went crazy. Jalen Hurts did what he had to do. I'm not taking steam away from that brother. I will show him respect. He is now a Super Bowl champion and Super Bowl MVP. You are now in Hall of Fame potential conversation, sir. You know what I'm saying? You're still not better than Lamar. Don't bring Lamar up. Let's just show Jalen Hurts love, because a ring don't make you better than this nigga. You know what I'm saying?
I don't think a ring makes him better.
But it does put you in a different conversation. And since that, and look, you now outplayed Pat Mahomes twice. I don't care what nobody say. Low key, or some Eli Manning should go to the Hall of Fame shit for beating Brady twice. There's a conversation for Jalen Hurts this young in his career to do what he did so far. That nigga still got 10 years left to play.
Yeah, he does.
Giants fans, I know it hurt to see Saquon leave on the first year and get a ring.
That's why I wanted to see the Eagles win, man. I wanted to see the Eagles smack. I wanted to see the Eagles bless Saquon like that and have Saquon have that moment against the Giants, because fuck the Giants, man. It's been fuck the Giants more than the Eagles for me. Low key. Eagles are actually good, you know?
It's because you felt like y'all could beat the Giants.
The Eagles have actually been good, right? The Giants have been talking shit like they've been good, and y'all suck. Look, Terrell, even before the season with Brian Daboll going out there and talking about JD5, like, Giants have this weird-ass cockiness that's like, yo, y'all some shit. And look.
What about y'all?
We went to the NFC Championship. Talk to us. What did the Giants do this year? And y'all was supposed to be better than us this year, right? Oh, we're going to be neck and neck. Remember that? Oh, we're going to be neck and neck. Y'all was some shit. Y'all, man, want to play for us, Malik Neighbors. They said, what quarterback would you want to play for in NFL history?
His man.
That's John Elway?
Terrance, no, he going to play for his man. He going to play for his man.
They got me out in New York struggling. I want to go to D.C.
He didn't say that bullshit.
Anyway, bro, I think Philly is beyond good. You have to pay respect to that team this year. I like to see Saquon rubbing in the Giants' face. Damn.
They are. This motherfucker talking. It's the static from the shirt. Radiation. This motherfucker is in Chernobyl with that shirt on. Anyway, great show. If anybody haven't seen it, HBO Max. Oh my God, HBO original.
You look like you was in Moneyball, boy.
Terrance, on the heels of the big Super Bowl conversation that we just had, Lil Wayne is putting out the Carter 6 on my boy's birthday, 6/6. Did you? I don't think Terrance saw the commercial Wayne did for sensitive skin with Cetaphil, and it was basically a commercial where he was going around saying, "You know what? I am sensitive sometimes." I thought it was dope. Maybe I'm just a fan of the nigga. But I thought it was dope, and I'm excited for the Carter 6. And people don't get that Wayne's still one of the top streamed out artists, bro. Niggas fuck with Wayne heavy. I think he's gonna go number 1.
I mean,
this nigga going through it.
I am.
He can't breathe in that shirt.
Head started pounding. I think it's these fucking headphones.
This nigga got a headache.
Bro, I do.
It's you struggling, boy. What, have you drank any water today, boy? The shirt drank all the water.
I've been drinking out the Angel Reese cup of water the whole time.
But this nigga went to McDonald's and got the Angel Reese.
Shut up.
All right, my bad.
Because I don't really want to talk about this. I don't really keep it on it. I don't give a fuck about Wayne's album.
Why? Why? What the fuck is that? If fucking Young Nudie announced another Slimy Air, you would be fucking happy. God forbid a fucking legend announce an album. And I love Nudie.
Were you hyped for Meek Mill and Rick Ross's joint album?
Terrance, fuck no. They're not Wayne.
Are they legends?
No. Meek is not a legend. Nigga, you rapped. Rick Ross, I say, is closer to legend status, but nigga, your tail end of your career is looking very scary. You're getting real.
Both of them niggas are vets. So you just said, oh, God forbid a legend drop. And you just tried to come for Nudie. Like, yeah, nigga, we're waiting in line for that Nudie. Wayne.
Terrance, nigga, it's Wayne.
Has Wayne not been teasing Carter 6 for a minute?
Sure.
So that's why I'm not excited. Didn't we just see Wayne say, I'm not going to go to the Super Bowl? Wayne, okay, great. I hope the album is good. But what do we have right now to believe that Wayne is about to put a good album out?
How about I've been smoking every feature for the last 2 years? No solo project. The last 2 years just killed the Tweaker joint. I might swerve in that corner. Whoa. Smoked it. And I get he might have told a lot. Did you see the Wayne video? I didn't even know what the song was. They asked me for the remix. I ain't never heard it. Wayne, you a damn lie. You motherfucking lying. But hey, he been doing this thing, bro. I hate the way people talk about Wayne. And I feel like on the heels of Drizzy Smoke, YMCMB got a lot of like, what do they call it? Where innocent bystanders get like, there was a lot of casualty, and Wayne is like a casualty of the war, where niggas already shit on Wayne's catalog before. Now it's like free reign to just say fuck Wayne.
Nobody's saying fuck Wayne.
You literally said I don't give a fuck about Wayne's album.
I don't. Does that say fuck Wayne? I'm saying right now, I am really not excited about a Wayne album. Where's the lead single? Where's what about Wayne's album should I be excited about? Other than the fact that I love Wayne before in the old Wayne. We be letting these artists get us all hyped up. Oh, because it's Carter 6. Oh, so it's going to be like the Carter 3 and 2 and 1. No. You're just milking your old shit. This is like Beyonce coming out with fucking Lemonade 2. It'd be like, oh, okay, I see what you're doing. We be letting these old rappers. Why you think Kendrick said old ass flows trying to convince people you they favorite?
I remember. I'm very well versed.
When you calling your old, you're coming out with the Carter 6 out of nowhere.
That's so disrespectful to Wayne. Like Wayne rapping the same. Like
Correct.
He haven't been killing.
I get it, and y'all, I got a headache. So like,
this nigga's tweaking.
I'm not tweaking, but like, I might be a little bit more blunt. I feel like I'm excited for the album if I find out that when it drops, because we're gonna listen to it, I'll be more excited to hear a great album than I am excited that Wayne is dropping an album.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, bet. Wayne is dropping Carter 6. Okay, cool. Well, has Wayne really been making music like that? No, these motherfuckers be doing everything but. Is Wayne giving us new artists? No, he gave us Drake in 2009. So look, y'all just literally be out chilling, hip hop dead, and then guess what? Oh, you gonna drop Carter 6, I guess, because
that does the disservice to everything Wayne's done over the last 2 years.
That's how I felt about J. Cole dropping Forest Hills.
What about all of the stuff that he's done over the last 2 years?
J. Cole, you dropped Forest Hills Drive with 10 tracks. Why, bro? You supposed to be dropping your shit, but you dropping old shit. It just be looking like y'all reaching for a moment instead of me need to be.
Oh, you talking about the anniversary thing?
Yeah, like, okay, bet. Wayne, bet. I'll be hyped that you dropped Carter 6, but I'm not excited like this is Wayne. No.
You putting up,
even with Kanye. Kanye got this album Bully coming, so you trying to get on this fake ass Twitter antic bullshit. We can see you. Like, you can't sell your album like how you used to. You actually need to pop. And bro, these youngins out here, you go listen to their music because fuck you, nigga. Nudie gonna have a joint that's gonna spin, and you gonna say, I'm about to go play that.
Man, that nigga can't hold a
be able to
Wayne,
bank
and I love him.
An album he put out 15 years ago.
Terrance, you know, but you see, that's so unfair because you know that the industry is so nostalgia driven but now it's an issue when Wayne do it. Kendrick could probably give us 30 hard parts.
Issue when Wayne did it. I just gave you other examples.
And it will be completely fine. Niggas, I just feel like niggas hold Wayne's with it. Then we can move on. I just feel like my man Wayne don't be getting a fair shade from niggas like, oh, now he can't put out another Carter. Even though we just got the Heart Part 6 from Kendrick. We love it. That's his series. It's continuing. We would love if we got
Terrell put words in his mouth. Who said he can't put out the Carter? I just said
Terrance, you just said they try to ride the way. You just brought up the J. Cole thing. What are you talking about, nigga? You can't gaslight me. You just said.
Was I geeked up for a Forest Hills Drive 10-year anniversary, Terrell? No.
Okay, so you saying what I'm saying, which is, damn, I gotta take my trash out. You saying what I'm saying, which is, I know. We better move on, Brody. You saying what I'm saying, though, nigga.
No, we're not moving on because of his bum ass trash.
Nigga, we got a lot to get to.
Oh, I'm just saying we're not moving on because of your fuckboy ass trash. You said, oh, I gotta take my trash. All right, we moving on. Nah, hold up. I don't want them to feel like we're being rushed for your fucking waste management, boy. You look like you work waste management.
And you look like you work for them, boy. You look like you would be in the truck, not in the front driving, in the trash back
You
part,
look like
boy.
you weren't driving.
You
with
look
the
like
blue carrot, boy.
You look like the nigga that paid him, but you don't pay. You a crooked ass boss of trash niggas.
Up at the Best Buy.
What was the nigga that Queen Latifah and them ran down on while he was getting pussy? Climb up out the pussy. What's his name?
Otis. Climb up out the pussy, Otis. I'm excited for the Wayne if it's gonna be good, but how many of these old artists are coming out with old spins? Okay, you're you know what I'm saying?
That's so not Wayne though, Terrance. And you see how people will be pissed that you said that?
Did you listen to the Carter 5? The Carter 5 was good, but also
Terrance, are you talking about an album that came out 7 years ago or something like that?
Terrell, yes, it's the same shit. We supposed to be excited for 7 years after, like Terrell. Even doing more than one card, even doing more than 3 cards is all right. It's like all right. Remember when Wiz Khalifa did Cushion OJ2? It was like, you're a legend, but I'm not looking forward to that. Come on. You a legend, but I'm not looking forward to what you're clearly trying to do. You're trying to ride the Cushion OJ hype. We have no reason, low-key Terrell, to believe that Wayne can put out a hot track himself. Damn him killing features. That's on other nigga songs. When's the last time you heard a Wayne track led by Wayne that you fucked with?
I feel like it has been a minute. That's why I'm excited for the album. I feel like he's been putting out good verses. Who knows how he gonna sound, but it's crazy that Wayne gets that from people now. Like now it's like, oh, what the fuck is Wayne gonna do? Like he haven't been doing great. It's almost like if J. Cole started killing features, and then when we start talking about his album, you say, oh, well, who cares? It's like, hold on, wait, let's not lump this nigga in with all these other old struggling artists. Do you know Wayne gets more spins a month than J. Cole, than like hella artists?
That's my thing.
If
J. Cole was coming out with Forest Hills Drive 2. I can see niggas feeling like, okay, let's say Wayne was on a brand new kick, a brand new something new. Bro, we live in an era where even our movies, we getting too many of the regurgitated same thing. So look, Wayne,
you're right.
We looking at your Carter 6 the same way we looking at Incredibles 3. Yes, excited. The first 2 were great, but here we go again. We're going to do this till it dies. We're going to like each one until you finally put one out that we don't like. You know what I mean?
That's fair. That's fair. I just think Wayne gets indicted for things that is normal in the industry, that it's like, oh, okay, it's fun to pick on. Now we just gonna put now. Oh, okay, so now since it's Carter 6. All right, man. So I got something fun for us to do. It's kind of on the heels of what we did the other week, where it was what we do the other week, Terrance. We did the
moments that are awkward, but not awkward.
Yeah. Got another list for you, Brody. Got another list. This list is called Small Wins That Feel Way Too Good. So not a big win. Good. Not a big win. It's a small win that feels great. Number 1 on the list is hitting every green light on your drive. When you want to rush to get somewhere and you're paying attention, because that's the thing. You don't look at green lights and red lights if you're not trying to get through that bitch.
That is a green light. That is a, what do you call it? A small win you can miss. I feel like we take that small win for granted. You blitz when I'm going through greens, I know I'm taking it for granted. But when I'm hitting through the reds, I'm seeing everything, and I'm seeing.
But you see, T, if you're not looking for the lights because you're not late, you're not going to even be thinking about it. So you wouldn't even consider it a small win. Think about it, Terrance. You never worried about the traffic until you're running late. That's a fact about traffic. Niggas don't say, why the fuck is everybody trying to go up here right now? Unless they're trying to get somewhere that they're running behind. Because otherwise, you're not going to give a fuck. I mean, yeah, you will still care, but you won't be as aggressively in like that traffic spiral. Niggas just be running late. That's just a fact.
And that is a fact, man.
That's why if you can get green and you late, I'm gonna win. Number 2 on the list is getting a shopping cart with perfectly smooth wheels.
Nah, yeah. Just because I'm always like I just said the last joint. Come on. The last joint. Or you get the joint with the wheel that's that way. The joint doing that.
Or you think it's gonna do that, and that motherfucker straighten out.
Yeah.
And you're like, oh, this joint all right. It just got that icky wheel. Waking up in the middle of the night and realizing you still have hours left of sleep. Whew. I woke up last night at 6:40. Looked at crew in the camera. This motherfucker laid in the ball. I said, I'm going back to sleep. Like,
Man,
that
y'all don't
is the
realize
best play.
y'all are looking at somebody that's 4 months sleep regression. What is sleep? I don't know what sleep is. Like you just said that, and I'm thinking, oh, that's like a part of my old life. Oh, waking up in the middle of the night and knowing you got hours. What the fuck is that? High school shit?
This motherfucker
Like,
ain't had.
I haven't had.
small win in a minute.
Man, when it comes to what they talk about
You do
kids
got a
out of sleep.
4-month-old. You do have a 4-month-old, and you going through that regression, bro. I remember that regression. It's hell.
I have a 4-month-old and getting my ass beat daily, me and a train.
Finding money in your pocket you forgot about. Always a good feeling. Always a small win,
Hell yeah.
no matter the amount.
Mm-hmm.
It don't matter if you find $7
is a big W. Yeah, anything over 5 is a big W. 5 could just be like, that was my last trip. I'm not surprised at the 5. I would say anything over 5, anything over 10 is
I'm gonna smile if I find 3 singles. That $3. I'm gonna be like, okay, I can give me a little small fry. Peeling off a sticker in one perfect piece with no residue left behind.
Oh, okay, yeah. The sticker, that's one like hell yeah. But I also get busy when it left residue. Oh, trust me, I will get that off. I'm that guy. Oh, don't worry, that's coming off.
Goo gone?
Goo gone or not, I can get it off.
You look like a nigga. You know what how he gonna get it off, y'all? He gonna take his sleeve of the staticky ass shirt, rub it across, and burn the residue off, boy. You look like you sell Goo Gone. You like you work at Michael's Arts and Crafts like shit, boy. And you frozen like
extra innings, boy.
How you look like you work at Radio Shack but have bad Wi-Fi, boy? You look like a nigga that could fix it. Terrance, look at your setup. You look like the nigga that has the master plan like shit. You're like, oh, we gotta go to Lawrence to crack the code. This your shot.
I really do look like the nigga that's about to shred your film to bits. And look, he ain't even got good movies up here. He ain't even got good movies. Do y'all know what this is?
Belly is actually a terrible movie. It just looks great. Coffee is a classic. And then what's the one up top? I'm surprised you ain't got the Chun King up there. You're not a real one.
Maybe big screen. They don't see.
You ain't got no Chun King up there. No, we don't see it.
Nah, my Chun King is in the bathroom over there, though. I'm gonna put my do the right thing right there. Let me say this. I've said this before. I told A-Train this. I would never get rid of my do the right thing post. I would never get rid of it. To me, it is like me throwing away my college diploma, my college degree. Sorry. It would be me throwing away my college degree. If you are a black film student and you don't have a do the right thing poster, I'm judging you. I'm judging you. Terrell, you don't have one. I'm judging you. I'm judging you.
The one you have, I bought, sir. Fact.
Terrell, I don't give a damn what you did in 2015. You wanted to give it away years, I'm sure, and I kept it.
Terrance, no. You literally are contradicting yourself. You didn't buy it. The one you have is the one I bought. It ain't like you went down there and bought that.
Where you buy it? 2013, right?
Terrance, I bought that in late 2012. Come on,
Terrell,
bro.
You bought that in 2012.
13 years ago.
Guess where it is? Your black ass would not have wanted to keep it. You'd want to throw it away and I keep it 100. Where'd you do the right thing right now, Terrell?
Right there next to you.
Which new one did you get? Terrell, this is my do the right thing.
I'm no longer a film. I'm no longer
not yours. What the hell? Why are you claiming my poster? This is my poster. What the fuck?
Okay, Terrance. Hey, look. You're right. It's your poster. It's your poster. But this is
somebody buy something 10 years ago and let you have it. They can't. You can't pop it 10 years.
But you're right. But you also can't pop shit at the motherfucker who you got what you got from them. You're popping shit like, oh, if you don't have that, ask this nigga where's his.
They would tell
you have mine.
You dead ass wrong. You dead ass wrong. You dead ass wrong. You don't give somebody something and then 10 years later say, oh, I do have one. You got it. What the fuck?
I only said that because you start talking shit to me. The nigga who gave you yours.
Without a do the right thing poster in his house. Terrell, you saying gave me mine. We bought this for the apartment in 2012, y'all. We live in the same apartment. He did not. Terrell, we was buying plenty posters, you bum ass nigga.
I would never take away the fact that you bought which one you buy.
Terrell, why you even watch Do the Right Thing? It was because of me. Fuck out of here. What was you watching? This nigga was watching Harry Potter.
Put the gold post is on the gold post.
Harry Potter before I put him on. I had to put him on Do the Right Thing. I had to put him on his culture. This nigga wanted to watch Dr. Doolittle and and Stuart Little.
Terrance,
I said,
please.
man, we gotta grow the kid up.
I really put you on Spike heavier. That's a fact.
You didn't. I saw every.
I did. I put you on Spike heavier, especially when we start learning about Ernest Dickerson and like the actual art behind Spike.
Somebody tell Terrell check my my Twitter handle and go look when I made my Twitter. Fuck boy, go look when I made my Twitter. You see how long I've been about it. That was before.
You was not Spike T joint for since 2009. You are a liar. You used to be Texverance TXVVRY. You was a weird nigga.
Terrell, I've been Spike T joint since 2009. Player, that's before.
Terrance, you gonna lie? You really gonna lie, Terrance? You are telling a lie right now. You gonna let it rock? You really gonna lie?
You know what? I had some weird ass Twitter names. You're right. It wasn't that.
That's why I said, wow, this nigga really about to lie. I wanted you to double down.
My Twitter name at one point, I'm not gonna say that because I don't want to say my old Twitter name. I found out a way to go and look up niggas old niggas cooking me for my middle school comments.
No bullshit. Yeah, be careful. Hey, look, on my list.
Yeah, man, let's keep it going.
Flipping your pillow to the cold side. That's chill.
Nah, man,
that's a small window. Y'all just be hot as fuck. I don't live that life.
Bro, you know the night where you think it's like, maybe it's not that hot, I'm gonna flip to the cool side. You flipping it's hot. And you like, damn, we gonna turn the air on or some shit. Damn.
I would get ready to say, yeah, as soon as I get hot. But you know what, bro? I swear I be getting hot randomly now. And you know the bad thing about me? Fun fact. Not a fun fact. Bro, if I get hot as fuck at night, I normally don't know until the morning. Gigi, you could tell when she getting hot. She stick an arm out, leg out, then a whole leg.
That's the same thing.
Then she wake up and be like, it's hot in here. Bro, she get to the point where she'll wake up and be like, yo, I had to turn the fan on because it was hot. My black ass will literally just fucking bake under the cover. Yeah, I wake up at 8 a.m., peel the cover off like, what the fuck happened? Bro, shit is insane, bro. It happened too often.
The fucked up part is I go to bed cold. I go to bed like, shit, let me get under here. Then wake up and you be like, fuck, where did he come from overnight?
When the gas pump stops at the exact dollar amount you wanted. Fill me up to 70.
I have graduated from dollar amounts, y'all. I'm this guy. I'm squeezing until it boom. Soon as I feel the click, I'm immediately coming out and putting away. I do not give a fuck to round
on top off
or whatever. Hell no. That's spending more money.
And
let me make sure I give them more money. You're not doing nothing extra for your gas.
You're getting more gas. You're getting more gas.
But look, you're not getting like an extra trip of gas. You're not like that little extra you getting to round it to 70 is doing nothing but giving more money. Terrell, you literally are doing nothing for your wit. Soon as the joint click, take that shit out. Your shit's full.
I don't top off. Ever since I got my new car, you know, you're not supposed to top off.
That nigga got a
And they just said Kendrick had the most watched Super Bowl of all time. So all you niggas that was telling me, you think it's gonna be the most watched Super Bowl ever? I told y'all what would happen. I told y'all. Won't
get a new age.
Look, T, found in a parking spot right in front of the entrance. This nigga Terrance always does that because he has. I ain't gonna put the nigga on
Terrell. Come on, bro.
Yeah, he gonna put you on.
Don't say nothing. Keep pulling up and we park where we can get.
What this Terrance doing? What's he doing? Terrance, do you want me to take that out? Because I ain't say it.
They'll probably know what the fuck you talking about.
I don't
get it. What is Terrance doing with the parking?
Look, get into the fridge and realizing no one drank the last of your favorite drink.
Man, that's when you grow up in the house of 6, baby.
You go up in the house.
I used to go and look in that fridge and see it was ice cream in there. And I see Candace and Terrell and go, yay. Bet I can actually get some fucking Neapolitan and get all 3 flavors. I go and look in the Neapolitan.
Yeah, we did used to.
Nothing but crusted up chocolate with a hint of vanilla. I said,
nigga, your favorite ice cream growing up, Terrance's favorite ice cream growing up was chocolate. So we used to save that nigga the chocolate.
I wanted Neapolitan.
He wanted to have some vanilla too.
Yeah.
Well, guess what? Me and Candace, our favorite was the vanilla and strawberry, and you wasn't a real ice cream eater like we was.
They used to leave me a spoon of chocolate.
Finishing a to-do list and actually checking everything off.
Ooh, you want to feel
man, it's nothing like
any age, Terrell.
Any age. I just got everything off my grocery list, and now back to the point where I don't gotta tell Alexa. If I tell Alexa add some shit to the list, it's the first thing.
Man, the best thing when you get older, y'all, is your to-do list start to low-key be your bill list. I told A-Train, Wake up early in the morning and pay a bill first thing. You're gonna feel like you just worked an entire shift. You ain't gonna want to do shit else the rest of the day. Sure, you ever pay your bills and then be tired?
Yes.
It is
Yes.
literally mentally exhausting. One
And
thing
just
I can
thinking
tell
about
you,
it.
though,
What?
it's like that. Paying all your bills is like that Friday shift where you got Saturday and Sunday off. It's like that Friday night. After you pay all your bills, it's like that Friday night. Because look, the bills paid and it beat your ass. Fuck today. Fuck
Yeah.
today. But the next couple days, you feel like, okay, bet. You know what I'm saying? We're going to regroup. And by the time I get back.
Nah, yeah. That's exactly how you feel. You just on to the next payday. Fuck it.
But look, the only reason why I bring that up is because your to-do list can get heavy, y'all. When the more you get an adult, I had something on my to-do list, which was it was a $50 like copay thing that I just been tossing to the left. That's something that I paid recent. And bro, when I tell you for some reason paying this little $50 bill or your toll payments or your little light, you pay all your car tickets, you probably feel like, woo, I'm not riding dirty no more.
Nah, yeah, for sure, bro.
100%.
And you know what? It's real easy to like pile the list. It's like as I get older, there's things on my to-do list that that have been on my to-do list for a minute. Bro, that's why that one hit for me, because when I be making lists and shit now. I do. All right, bet, Terrance. These are things that are weirdly stressful. The first one is trying to put your change away while people are waiting behind you. You know how you like check out, but they give you change?
Yeah.
And you got to hurry up and.
Y'all, for my people with anxiety, this is a great practice moment for your anxiety. Because what they going to say? Oh my God, this motherfucker taking all day. Nobody. And then if they do say something like that, this is also your opportunity to stand up for yourself. So take all the fucking time you need. You know what? I pulled up in the drive-thru, right? Y'all know me and A-Train, we got some bad habits right now that we fixing. I pull up in the drive-thru and the lady handed me my food. I said, thanks. I go forward, but I said, you know what? If I go back in there without the barbecue sauce, A-Train is going to do the most. So let me just check and see if I got barbecue sauce. So even if A-Train has to go in my fridge and get the Sweet Baby Ray's, that's basically still as bad as me not bringing it. But she will have barbecue sauce.
Yes, it is.
Pissed that she got to use her Sweet Baby Ray's in the fridge. I ease up a little bit and I said, let me look for my sauce. And the nigga behind me is like, you can see him in his window like, fuck you, motherfucker. I can't check my bag. Damn, you that hungry?
Nah, no boy.
And I'm sitting there barking. I'm barking at them, looking at the rearview mirror like, I can't look at my food. Bro, I'm telling you, I used to have bad anxiety when it came to that. You need to stand tall in that moment, Terrell. Count every ounce of your change. 25, 50, 75, $1. Thank you, sir.
It still don't take away. That's why the list is called things that are weirdly stressful, because it really should not be stressful. We really shouldn't be thinking like that. But you do. Look at the next one. Walking across a crosswalk and feeling like you need to speed up, even if you got the right of way. It doesn't matter that you're right. It doesn't matter if you're the motherfucker that think, I don't give a fuck. You think different. You're more in the minority than people that feel like, damn, I'm on a crosswalk. Everybody waiting for me type shit. Y'all literally aren't going because of me. I'm gonna hurry up a little bit.
That doesn't hurry. He is an elite being.
Terrance, look at this. Deciding which checkout line to stand in and immediately regretting your choice.
Man, you fuck around and get in that long line, or you get a long line, and then as soon as you get in line, shorty's like, I can take 3 here.
Or you get in a line and don't realize you got in the spitting, talking, one tooth motherfucker line that's gonna wrap you up.
Yes, man.
Then already start putting shit on the
scan, motherfucker.
Yeah. I will never forget, bro. I forget what I was trying to do. I was working with somebody and they were just taking forever. I was like, yo, I hate to be ageist.
It be when you try and go somewhere, bro. It be when you try to go somewhere. I figured the last lady that was helping me, A-Train is y'all don't. A-Train is hell at a grocery store.
Why?
A-Train got the resting, bitch face.
Oh yeah.
Like low key, if A-Train keep her face straight, she's just gonna look not so approachable, right? Bro, when
Okay.
me and A-Train go to the grocery store, I don't know what it is about the little line. A-Train, like military, goes to the end of the line and looks smack at me.
What?
I'm putting things on the conveyor belt.
She goes, okay, so she go on the other side of the register.
She goes right by the cashier. If you're the cashier, she's looking like this the whole time. Bro, cashiers be like, B.
What the fuck?
A-Train will say something like, oh, you know, we didn't get any butter. Look at me in my soul. Sometimes I'll be like,
why is it so stressful?
Bro, I don't know what it is about A-Train. I don't know what it is. I always tell her when we leave, they be like,
nah, A-Train, we need your side of the story.
I be like, have a good one. A-Train, you know what she'll tell you? I don't really be faking. Bro, I swear. Cashiers be looking like,
we need her side.
The last time we was in the line and the lady was moving slow, and look, A-Train had a reason to be. Oh my Christ, lady. I gotta keep her chill. Don't let me add A-Train up like that.
Her side of the story. Like Gary said, we need her side of the story. She's not here to defend herself. All right, bet. Look, T, having someone watch you type in your password, even though it's nothing weird. Think about it. You know how you be filling something out somewhere? Like you doing a return and they say, just put your email here or just put your password and you got to type that bitch in front of them. That shit is a little stressful.
You be thinking, I hope this motherfucker now. Memorizing this shit.
Big
we don't have a photographic memory.
Braun, the greatest.
Oh yeah. So you mean they get to see the actual joint?
Yeah, but think about it. It's nothing nasty, but it's still your personal password.
Okay.
I had a dog named Scruffy.
Muffin 23.
Favorite player was Jordan, and then we got LeBron.
Jordan. We had a cat named Muffin.
Family cat. Died when I was okay. Waiting your turn to introduce yourself in a group setting is always like, what am I say? Hey, I'm coming up. Think about it, T. Imagine we gotta introduce each other. This motherfucker go, then me, then you. So he's going right now. You know I'm next, then you. That whole time you thinking, okay, what I'm gonna say. All right, bet. So my name's Terrance. I do YouTube, and I have.
And that is in a group setting. It's like, oh, okay, I'm gonna talk to all of y'all. You ever meet somebody, Terrell, though, and y'all initial meeting was one way, but then as you got to know him, you realize, damn, I don't know why I looked at our initial meeting like that, because he actually is a cool ass nigga. You ever meet a nigga and it's animosity at first? You just like, what the fuck is wrong with this nigga?
I feel like anybody that frequents the gym. There was a nigga in the gym that you felt like either was hating on you at one point or y'all just never talked to each other, never spoke. And then that one time y'all finally spoke to each other and figured out that it was nothing, it became love after that.
I told A-Train, sometimes as men, when we meet, we like them two dogs in the dog park. You know how the two dogs in the dog park? They can play. They just have to get that all first. Bro, when I met A-Train's sisters, I don't know if it's her fiance, but her man. Mind you, look, bruh's from Norfolk, VA, right? Out in Seattle for my birthday. I'm in Seattle. I'm from PG, right? So when I meet him, right, I always tell H, I will never forget when we met, because when I meet him, he was like, yo, what's up, bro? Yeah, what's good? Yeah. I felt like he was looking at me. I was like, oh, yeah, what's good? What's good? It was like, yeah, okay, yeah, good. Nice to meet you. Yeah, all right, cool. Right? I bet he here with his girl. It's affiliated motherfuckers in the building. Remember I told you that party was like,
yeah, you did.
It wasn't a soft party. It was like, oh yeah, what's up? Nice to meet you. Yeah, okay, yeah, you know, I'm here with,
everybody got their nuts on the table, yeah.
Yeah, everybody's meeting with their nuts out. Bro, we got these tequila margaritas we had all night. Bro ended up being the coolest. Man, that's my man. Every time I go out there, I see him. But I would never forget when we first met. It was just that mano y mano energy. Two dogs, we get two collars like that.
Both of y'all fur up on y'all back, straight tailed.
Yeah, both of our ladies right here.
Right? And you got a shirt on made of mange. You know how they say mangy mutt? That's what they meant, that shirt.
And what do you have a shirt on made of?
Damn, you look mangy. You look mangy, boy. You look mangy.
Y'all know this I felt was a Commander's.
Yeah, you look like, yeah. Having to ask the waiter to repeat the options after you already said, I'll just have water for now. Matter of fact, what did you say? You never did that before?
Oh, when you say, I think I'm gonna just have water, and you say, oh, what were the options again?
No,
in a group setting, yeah. In a group setting, asking anything extra for your food is a little.
Especially if you with your friends, they gonna clown you.
So the feta cheese, is it fresh feta?
Everybody gonna laugh.
Like nigga.
You can get that off if you with your girl though. Me and GB trying all types of shit. We went to this spot called Terrance, what's that spot we went to? Over on the nice side of Virginia. Damn, where is that at? I forget. Ted's Bulletin. They got these homemade Pop-Tarts, bro.
Ted's Bulletin.
Ted's Bulletin. They make their own Ted's tarts, which are like their own homemade Pop-Tart. They got a cinnamon joint, a blueberry joint. We said, how about you bring us one of every flavor? The nigga was like, you want them all? We was like, yeah, bring every one.
Yeah,
I don't
bring
care
every single one.
Them just was $5 a piece. We'll split the 20 for that.
Yeah, fuck it. I'm learning to be more appreciative of the sweet treats. In life,
Man,
we
I'm
get
telling
old and we gonna be like, oh, I don't want sweets. Sonny gonna be 15 and she gonna say, Dad, finish these sour straws. I'm gonna say, I don't want this fucking bullshit.
Yeah.
I used to love sour straws. Oh,
Uh-huh.
hell no, too much for me.
You know, you're gonna get to the age where people be like, when I was young, I used to eat all that stuff, man, just like you.
Now I'm reaching for the dried mangoes.
He's still gonna have that shirt. But look, try to unlock
out of here talking about my shirt, bro.
Trying to unlock a door while someone is standing behind you.
At a certain point, it's not funny, bro. You said trying to open the door when somebody's behind you.
Trying to open a door when someone is standing beside you. You ain't never had to bring. You ain't never brought no. And the ladies won't like this, but you ain't never brought no work home. Y'all don't know what it's like bringing work home when a nigga live there. Yes, some of y'all do, because some of y'all have roommates in college.
You trying to open a door,
but you trying to open a door and anybody's behind you. Like, okay, I need to make sure I put this motherfucking key in and turn. Don't look like an idiot at my door, basically.
Oh, okay, yeah.
You know when you first brought the train, you first brought the train up to Mandeville, you had to make sure you got that do right, whatever that is.
First of all, put respect on it, man. Me and Train walked into Mandeville together.
For real?
Hell yeah, boy.
No. Yeah. Terrance, no, I was there. I helped you move in. It was just you at first.
Terrell,
it was. Yeah, I remember.
Who you think I walked the building with before we even went in?
Oh, damn. Y'all did walk that drink together. You just moved in first.
You talking about when I came from 3485, boy.
Yes.
You're right. I had to take A Train in there with the actual key. Because you're right. The other joint I could be smooth. I had to take A Train in with the actual key, turn it. Yep.
Yeah, y'all. Terrance's last apartment had no physical key. You had to use an app/code situation. This motherfucker was living in.
Some of y'all use the Latch app. It's called the Latch app. It'll be, if you could invest in whoever owns Latch, I would invest.
Well, he not telling y'all. If this motherfucker leave his phone in his apartment, he better hope he remember the damn.
You hope you remember your password. I would never forget mine. Mine was, and I can tell y'all because whatever. Mine was.
This nigga been sticking on. Terrance, you don't need to tell us your fucking door code. You like an old ass man. It was 387.
We see how I said Randy Moss. That's how I remember the
been 84 first.
Yeah.
All right, look, T. Last one. Realizing you misheard someone and now it's too late to ask them to repeat because they done already walked off. I'll be back with you. My what?
You're right. Or in that weird situation where you ask somebody to repeat and they repeat and you still don't get it.
Mm-hmm. So you just say, oh, yeah. You realize this motherfucker can't speak or I just don't understand.
Yeah. You start forgetting that you don't get it. Now you start giving up. You don't think that it's you. Now you think this motherfucker ain't saying it right.
Because it's like, honestly, what?
But yeah. Dog, like I said, repeating yourself, good practice, man. I want you to imagine your girl say, oh, not your girl. I gotta start doing that because that creates toxic thoughts. I want you to imagine your boss at work say some slick shit and you feel like, huh? I'm gonna keep it 100, y'all. I want y'all to think about when I told y'all 2 weeks ago that the Russian dude said, what? No, I said, are y'all on? Remember I told you, I asked him if he was on his, I said, what's y'all ETA? He said, I don't know. It was literally like saying, fuck you. Yeah, there's not too many times in your life where you feel the audacity from the humans. Fuck the words. When you feel the energy, you know what the first thing you're going to do? Think. And you know what that looks like? cowering, thinking, did this motherfucker just tell me to shut the fuck up? You were quiet for 4 seconds thinking that. So low key, he got it all.
Okay.
Now you got to defend a lot. I say all of this to say, this is the best opportunity to stand up for yourself and learn how to stand tall in moments like that. When you get faced with a moment where somebody says something and you feel like you want to repeat yourself, but then no, you say, you know what? I actually meant to repeat this. You actually got to put the bolts on the screw when you turned it around. I was going to tell you that's a rookie mistake there.
Waiting. Okay. He tried to see how the reception was going to be because he was ready for smoke.
And look, you see it went good. Okay. You see, I was meant to say that, but after you say it, most of the times, y'all, you be feeling like, yeah, I stood up for myself. What the fuck?
Yeah, courage. You know what, y'all? For a long time, and Terrance can probably tell you the same thing. I wasn't the best at like shooting my shot when I was young. It took me a long time to get the confidence to just walk up to a joint in the mall, bad chick in the store, and say, yo, I seen you from across the room type shit. On some I seen you from across the room type shit. I was never that guy until like easily 2021. 22, I probably got 24, 25 is when I was most confident. I already had started fucking for real. I was confident then. But if you struggle with that now and you in your early 20s, you peak.
Bro, give him something you can say to a girl in a mall right now they walk up to.
Go. Where's she at in the mall? Put me on the spot.
Wetzel Pretzel.
She's at the Wetzel Pretzel.
Now you know I can get it Wetzel if I put you in that pretzel.
That is insane. I'm about to title the podcast that. Nah, I'm gonna make that your quote. That's gonna be your quote, your name. You know I can get it Wetzel if I put you in that pretzel. That's gonna be the quote right there. That's crazy, Terrance. She had the Wetzel Pretzel. I would say, damn, what would I do? Shorty hit the pretzel. Do I wait for her to get the pretzel and walk off?
Y'all know my vibe. You can go to Nick Cannon 2000s vibe. Nick Cannon
got. Hold on, wait. You didn't give me enough context. You can't just say one line and then hop in.
She's at the Wetzel Pretzel. Go.
Okay, but help me work through it though. Don't just say take over. I said, do I wait for her to walk away from the stand?
Well, look,
do I walk up to her?
It's up to you. She's at the Wetzel Pretzel. You see her. And you need to go up to her, bro. Honestly, if she walk away, what you doing? Nothing. You need to take this opportunity at the Wetzel.
Nah, but no, that's not true. And you know what? I don't know no weird shit, but her being at the Wetzel Pretzel, she might go in another store and you just go in that store and you can make it happen there. Like you might have seen her at the Wetzel Pretzel, but you ain't go smack for real.
Terrell,
so you got inside the Zara.
Terrell don't got the game like his big bro.
Terrance, hold on, wait. I'm just saying that I'm not saying that you shouldn't do it at the Wetzel Pretzel. I'm just saying if she walk away from the Wetzel, it's not game over.
It's not game over. You're right. But you need to use that Wetzel Pretzel to your advantage, boy. That's a fucking pretzel. What's she about to get?
Go ahead, Terrance. All right, bet. She had the Wetzel. All right, you know what? Let's switch it up. Let's say she had the Wetzel Pretzel, right? She checking out, though. You see her, y'all lock eyes. That's the thing, too, fellas. I'm a always heat check.
You should ask her immediate. What you get?
First of all, you a random ass nigga. She gonna be like, the fuck?
Look, if you not a lame looking weirdo ass nigga,
you gonna walk up.
Like I said, Terrell, if you get in a line and she's
what you
right
there,
and you say,
I'm talking to you,
inquire about what she might have got. Guess what a woman is more likely to say other than good or whatever? You say, "Oh, how you doing, beautiful?" Must have felt heaven when it hurt. Must have hurt when you felt heaven. Look, any of that, a woman is less likely to like want to respond to that. But if you just simply ask her what she got, all I'm gonna say that's a good icebreaker.
I would leave it honestly. I probably would do that. I would ask some shit like,
or ask her why she didn't get.
I would ask her if she minded if I asked what she got, and then I would nix that shit once she starts talking.
Okay,
I really don't. Yeah. I would ask, you mind if I ask you what you got? And she might say, oh, I got that. You know how women are stupid. I'm only saying, I love y'all women. Y'all literally run our lives. My fiance got me a damn gift basket when I was sick, took care of me. She is my nurse, my everything. Y'all not all the way stupid, but sometimes y'all do stupid shit like this. Girls, you be asking them some obvious
shit. But oblivious.
Oh, that's the word I'm looking for. Because
they be oblivious that you going smack.
G will kill
you. Ask,
yeah. She will literally pause. It's like we talking, just watch, just hit play.
We potted.
But look, you know, women be oblivious. Oh, I got the sugar or whatever. Then you just kind of that's when you start spitting for real. That's what the game. That's when you kick game for real. Cause I didn't really give a fuck why. I just really want to
say, oh, you got the sugar or whatever. I've never tried that before.
I think
probably get the apple. You ever had the apple? Look, fellas, this is a very important part, Terrell. Don't sit there trying to wrap her up about the Westwood pretzel this whole time.
You gotta move.
Breaking the ice. When the ice is broken, don't say, oh, I normally get that. You need to be moving on to, oh, okay, so
yes, you do.
You came to the mall by yourself? Oh, you must live close. That sounds bad. But look, oh, you must live close. Nah, you know, I live in so I just come out here because they have whatever. Man, I only came out here for whatever, but you know. Hey, it's nice to meet you though. I'm gonna see what this Wetzel hitting on, and then you can say, hey, yo, you should slide me
you're not really Riz. You're not Rizzy though. You're not really what they call it.
I done already rizzed her up from asking her what it is.
Terrance, that ain't enough.
Ask her a couple questions. Terrell, I'm not about to rizz you up while you like this on the way with your pretzel. I'm trying to get a number before you leave. We're not talking about a situation, Terrell, where she's sitting eating the pretzel.
Everybody's shot ain't pretty.
No. Right. We all know what your shot looks like.
What you got, boy? You got remember what's the nigga play with Jordan? You got the Bill Cartwright. But man, we getting out of here, y'all. We didn't at this point, I believe we crossed the 2-hour mark. We doing this shit up the late night. We gotta stop doing these late pods.
We only doing it like this because Terrell is under the weather and we trying to keep these kiddos from being sick. I don't know how his baby boy is in there.
I know, man. I wake up every day just listening to the drink to see if he's sniffling in there, because that's the last thing I want is for him to get sick. Because you know when your kid gets sick, Terrance, I'm going to tell you this. I can tell you this on camera. For anybody that has a new baby, if your baby gets sick, it's a full admission when you take them to the hospital. Meaning IV, workup. They're going to hook her up to everything. Don't be over alarmed. They do it to all the babies that have to be admitted, because that's how they got to run tests. It's very scary. It's like, oh shit. It can be it is very scary, period. But it's not always the end of the world. I should start an actual channel for like parenting shit. Because like my journey through it. But like, I mean, I wouldn't really want to, you know. But this nigga looked like he about to go and study some law. He's dressed like Professor I forget the nigga's name.
You are dressed like a coach, boy.
But we getting out of here.
Dressed like a coach, and your son is your favorite player on the team, but he's not the best, boy.
Okay, you look like the nigga that run the gym. We practice.
Been endless burn, and we all know it's because he's daddy's boy.
We standing outside with a sack of basketballs, waiting for this nigga who run the church, but it's a gym in the church that we practice in. This nigga's gonna read his Bible while we practice.
No, let me tell you, I'm only laughing because I'm not laughing at this dumbass nigga. I'm laughing at what I said about the player, bro. That is the son of the coach. The son of the coach. Do y'all remember all my AAU players or whatever, the football players or whatever? The son of the coach will say something and it's like, shut up, nigga. You the fucking son of the coach. Come on, y'all. If we keep doing this, then shut the fuck up, nigga.
Y'all never respected him.
Okay, you might have to run with us, but we ain't getting in the game, nigga. You're gonna get in the game.
Nah,
you know,
you was fighting for playing time with that nigga.
We fuck up in practice and we like, oh man, he fuck up and he like, oh, I fucked up. Okay, nigga, you know you still gonna get play, right?
Pop's gonna put you in the game.
Look, I got a kid now. Your dad had you in a swaddle, nigga. You're getting in the game. You're
getting in the fucking game. It doesn't matter how much
this nigga's life. You're getting in the game. But hey, look, shout out to the realest nine on Patreon that's tapping in with us each and every week.
100%.
We got to pay. We got the content is popping over there, man. If you haven't joined the Patreon yet, you've been on the fence about it. I feel like somebody said the truest thing on Twitter. You are entering the MalloryBros era where I feel like everything comes back. And I mean, I know I said Discord last week. Let me tell y'all something.
He had to make a few changes.
It just wasn't ready for how I wanted it yet. But we will not do another podcast. Y'all will be happy to hear this. We will not do another podcast without being able to say that the Discord is live. So
yeah, I'm excited about
join the realest nine. You get Discord access, tons of new content, and a brand new look Patreon. Terrell, sign us out. Nigga fucked it up.
Nigga set me up. But yeah, 100%. Hit the subscribe
This
button,
is what I
y'all.
said, bro.
You look like you. I ain't gonna.
You
I'm
look
not
like
giving it up.
Kenyan, boy.
Terrance, what you?
I mean, damn, girl, I'm holding them. I mean, damn, girl, you looking at baby pictures again? I mean, damn, girl, all you do is look at baby pictures. I mean, you used to look at pictures of me.
This nigga Future was on the line, bro. He was worried. He knocked up Ashanti. She was like,
girl, I mean,
Kenyan always was like that. Boy, you dress like Jason Lyles. You know, I'm gonna visit you in county, dog. Yo, if you listen to this podcast long enough, you'll know we only reference 3 or 4 movies.
They only like
What?
Baby Boy and Coach Carter, y'all.
That's it. And then sometimes other shit. It's a handful. You see, T, but if we had like a Mallory Bros like museum or expo, I feel like Baby Boy would be like a part of the expo that you would get to, and you'd be like, these niggas love this movie.
Nah, hell yeah. I always thought about the Mallory Bros Expo.
Y'all would have Mel and Jody out. I would have
a plethora, Terrell, of photos from me and Terrell's reactions from different videos. And I've always said, I'm going to just put every single photo in a big ass pamphlet, and it's going to be called Mallory. It's going to be just a Mallory Bros photo book. Bro, I had photos from our very first podcast, us just sit. I said, for some reason, I don't know why I feel like somebody would want that. And it ain't a money thing. It's more of like a collector's item. Like,
yeah.
You know how people think, oh, I can make some money. I wasn't thinking that. I was thinking, yo, we got a little bit of Mallory Bros collector items we should start coming out with. I remember I'm thinking about I thought about the dice. A blue dice and a red dice. They both add up to 9. And it's like something you could put
That'd be dope.
9 symbol on it. I've always thought about little shit like that. Remember I told you I don't want to sell shirts. I want to sell like a steering wheel cover with a little 9
up at the steering wheel cover.
And then
there's a market for it. Let me get us out of here, man. Big shout out to everybody that's made it this far in the podcast. If you made it this far in the podcast and you're not subscribed to this channel, definitely hit the subscribe button, man. You done seen the whole episode. You might as well watch every Tuesday when these drop. And big shout out once again to everybody that's also subscribed to our main channel. The Mallory Bros is not a channel that will not get uploads. We got a lot more content going to Patreon, which means a lot more content is coming to the Mallory Bros page. Yes, sir. But big shout out to the brothers not on Patreon. You will always see it first.
100%.
Y'all be safe in the snow. We getting snow in New York, Jersey. The whole East Coast, I think, is getting snow this week in some capacity or just cold. So that's all I got. T, anything?
Nothing else, man. Follow the Twitter page, MalloryBros9 on Twitter. We trying to get our Twitter followers up. We know y'all are subscribed here, and a lot of you are on Twitter. Follow that page, man. We trying to get the followers up on that one. Of course, stay tapped in with Instagram and TikTok, even though TikTok is going away. But other than that, overnight scenario each and every Saturday on Patreon. Locked in with your boy. Yes, sir.
Love it. Like, comment, share, subscribe. You already know the drill. Oh, nah.